In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 20 ways to live a minimalist lifestyle. Go digital. Instead of receiving lots of junk mail and bank statements and all of that and your bills and stuff through the mail, get it to come through email so that you're not constantly receiving loads and loads of paperwork and mail that you don't even need, as it is wasteful and creates clutter. Only own the necessities and things that bring you joy. Use the one in, one out rule. Many people have spoken about this on other videos and blog posts, and I think it's actually a really good idea. So pretty much when you bring something new into your home or your life, then you get rid of something else. So you're not building up things because every time you get something new, you get rid of something as well. Not only does this reduce clutter, but it also makes you more conscious when purchasing things, because you know that if you do purchase something, that you'll have to then get rid of something that you currently own. This one's for the ladies, but declutter your handbag. It is something you have on you every single day, and it can very easily become this storage thing where you just put loads and loads of crap in it, and the amount of random things I've seen in people's bags and even my own at times is just crazy. So take the time to go through it and really just get rid of the things that you do not need to be dragging around with you every single day. And this goes for your car as well. So that is the next one, declutter your car. That can very quickly become a huge storage space for people to just leave, especially lots of plastic bottles I see in people's cars, and just food and paper. I don't actually know where it all comes from, but people just store lots and lots of crap in their cars. So make sure there's just nothing on your seats or on the ground. Like, only have the necessities in your boot. Yeah, it's just not necessary to have things on the ground. I literally have nothing in my car, and it's such a nice feeling. Number 6, set some shopping rules for yourself. So this can be like things that you just don't want to buy so you don't get tempted. Maybe junk food, for example. Like, just say like you only want to buy healthy food so that you don't get tempted, because you know it's a rule of yours that you're not allowed to buy such and such. Just create your own little rules that are tailored to your own needs and what your problem areas are when it comes to spending. Number 7, try and only buy reusable products, not only because it will reduce the waste, but also being a minimalist, you tend to want to get away from clutter, and buying things that are just once-off purchases means that you have to keep purchasing them, and that's just not beneficial for you or anyone else. So it's much better to buy a one-off purchase that lasts forever. For example, instead of buying that pack of 20 or 30 razors, you could buy one reusable one where you just have to change the heads every now and again. That saves so much waste, and it's just better and actually easier for you as well. Number 8, try to keep technology out of the bedroom. This one can definitely be difficult for me with my phone. Everything else I don't really have an issue with, but that is something I'm trying to incorporate into my life, especially when I get my own place soon. It's definitely going to be a rule of mine. I'm going to charge my phone outside of the bedroom, so I just have a complete technology-free zone, because it really messes with your sleeping patterns. And I just have heard so many bad things about it the more you do research on it. So I would like to have a technology-free bedroom. That will help simplify my life and keep me in the present moment and just doing one thing at a time. Like, the bedroom is for sleeping, not for being on my phone in the middle of the night. Number 9, tidy your house using the KonMari method. If you haven't heard of this method, I've made several videos on it before, but it is a special cleaning and decluttering method by Maria Kondo. She has a documentary series on Netflix now. She has her own book and website, and I would highly recommend it. I'll also leave a link below to my minimalism playlist, where you'll find several videos that I have made based on her method. Number 10 is to try and only do one thing at a time. This is something I'm guilty of. I will be writing in my planner while watching a series on my computer and doing all these things at the same time, and I really need to learn to try and just do one thing at a time, because that really helps simplify my life and just take things more slowly and actually focus on what it is I'm doing, rather than trying to accomplish little bits of several things at once. This is another tip for being in the present moment, and that is to try and not be on social media when you're socializing with people, because when you're socializing with people but you're on your phone, you're not really socializing, you're just focusing on your phone. And this is something everyone, including myself, needs to improve on, and that is just putting the phone away when you are around other people. Number 12 is to set a budget for yourself, whether you want to do this weekly or monthly, that is totally up to you. But this has been life-changing for me, and I would highly recommend it when it comes to simplifying your life, because it makes you so much more aware of where your money is going and how much you're saving every single week. And it was so amazing to see at the end of last year how much I actually had saved and how much I had spent, and it has just made me so much more aware and has really helped me to simplify my life, because I have new goals, knowing where I went wrong last year and stuff like that. When you can see the whole overview, like, it's very mind-blowing to see how much money I spent on coffee last year. Have a quick morning and nighttime routine, because this will help to simplify your life again, because it will be a structured routine that you just know through habits to do every single morning and night. Have a multi-purpose cleaner for your home rather than lots of different products that pretty much all do the same thing. So you can make this yourself. There are several amazing recipes or whatever online that I'm personally going to be using myself, because to clean the bathroom is the same things you need to clean the kitchen, more or less, and windows and whatsoever. There's no need to have several different products filled with the same chemicals. And also, making your own is much better for the environment as well. Fold your clothes so that they stand up. And again, this is what Marie Kondo explains, but pretty much this will help to simplify your life, because instead of stacking all your clothes on top of each other, if you have them stand up, you can actually see your clothes, whereas if they're on top of each other, you can't see them. You always have to move your clothes around to get to your favorite pair at the very bottom or something like that. So it's much better to have them all upright so that you can actually see the clothes, to make your life easier when it comes to finding what you want to wear. Use a planner for your budgeting, your calendar, your goals, and your to-do list all in one, so you have all of that in one place, rather than having several different books for lists and planners and everything like that. Like, it's so much better to have it all in one. Work out what your priorities are so that you can eliminate the things that you realized you've been using a lot of time on that actually isn't important to you, so that you stop wasting time. Number 18, learn to say no. This is really important, again, so that you're only doing the things you actually want to do. That'll help simplify your life, rather than using your time and energy on things you really don't care about. Organize your social media so that you aren't following people that you're not interested in or that make you feel bad about yourself, and unsubscribe from all these junk emails that you do not need and things that just encourage you to buy more crap which you do not need, and delete apps from your phone that you don't use, etc, etc. Just things like that through all your social media and your phone and your computer, so that you're not wasting time and you have less things to worry about and things building up like notifications and emails. And my final tip is to set some goals every single month or week, however you want to do it, because rather than having a bulk list of goals of things you want to do within your life, it will seem very, very overwhelming that way. Whereas if you just break it up into monthly goals or quarterly goals, you'll be much more likely to achieve them and have less to focus on at once. And I just think by achieving goals, you are improving yourself, which in turn makes you love yourself more. And with the more habits and skills you have, the more simple your life will feel, because you're just accomplishing things, and that's a great feeling. Some of these things I am currently working on or yet to work on, but a lot of them are things that I have definitely implemented into my life and truly think they help me so much to live a minimalistic and simplify my life. So I would really recommend all these tips, and if you have any more, please let me know in the comments below so we can all start a conversation and share things with each other, because that's how we all learn and improve. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, because it really supports my channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!